Hi, I'm John. This is a video comparison of the new Drift Ghost S against the GoPro Hero 3 Black. For me, using them day to day with bikes, as testing bikes, if I'm on a launch, say, I might be on foreign roads, bike I don't know, the last thing I want to be doing is worrying about cameras. So for me, the simplicity, first of all, of the Ghost, how easy it is to mount, is very good. On a launch bike, I'd probably have a sucker system, so that I don't have to try and peel these off afterwards. Both of them give really good video results. You're going to see a comparison after this between the two. I've mounted them as close as I can together. You can see already the Ghost just goes on simply with this one bracket. To get the GoPro in the same position, I had to use the mount, then 1, 2, 3 brackets. Now, in nighttime shoot, you'll see that the GoPro doesn't vibrate. And that's because I used some black tack between the two to brace it. But on the daytime shoot, I figured, well, I wouldn't normally have two cameras here, so I had to leave it as it was. And you can see that there's a problem with the vibration here. Now, to be fair, I've had to put a lot of brackets on to get it in the right place. But if you look here, let's get this one out of the way. Put a mount in how I would normally mount one of these. So I'll strip this lot apart. So there we go. That's a lot fairer amount of it. We got it down to a minimum of the main bracket here and a small connector, then onto the camera. But you can still. These are great cameras, and there's a huge fan base for GoPros. I'm sure there'll be lots of comments in here saying, "No, my GoPro is bestest." This is purely from a motorcyclist point of view. The ease of use of the Ghost just makes clipping it on, even with gloved hands, it's easy to get off. I was worried that that bracket might be too weak to hold the camera. It's not. I've gone plenty fast enough with this on track and on road. Never had a problem. So there's movement, but you don't really see any vibration in it. This one, you get that bit of shake, and it sometimes causes what you sometimes see referred to as jello movement in there. It's just that shake happening in it. The other great thing about this is, well, obviously you can change the mounting position of a GoPro. On the Drift, you can move the camera around, got 300 degrees of movement, and that means however you mount the camera, it's really easy. Give you a better illustration. It's really easy to just move the camera around and get exactly the view you want. Now for me, it's that simplicity, that ease of use that makes it so good. Now have a look at the comparison. I find it hard to see the difference. There are points where the GoPro looks better. There are also points where the Drift looks better. GoPro has updated to the Hero 3 Black, Hero 3 Plus. Apparently it has slightly better image quality. It's a little bit thinner. The Ghost on its own is heavier than the GoPro, but that's the GoPro out of the case. With the GoPro in its full case, weights are similar. The new GoPro is apparently slightly lighter, but still there's nothing really in it. Now for audio, I'm recording this through the Ghost with this little plug-in mic, which again is a brilliant thing for me because I use these on launches, and I'll have one of the Ghosts on the side of my helmet with the mic inside so I can talk through the bike while I'm riding it. The camera itself is waterproof to 3 meters, which again ideal for us as bikers. If we're going deeper than 3 meters, probably something's gone wrong with the bike. Driving rain obviously kind of distorts that, but I've never had a problem with it. I've used it in all weathers, it's been brilliant. If there's the slightest hint of rain, you have to use the GoPro in its full case. Now in a moment I'll record some audio on this GoPro, and you can hear what it's like, both with the full case on and the skeleton case, which you can put on if you know it's going to stay dry. Now like I say, this is being recorded with this remote mic. If I unplug the mic, you'll hear the audio now using the standard microphone, which isn't as good at all. It's acceptable, but you've got to remember that is a waterproof microphone. Now I've also got a Drift Ghost here, the older version. You'll see a slight difference in quality of the video quality in that, and I'm also using that without the mic plugged in. This is the audio from Hero 3 with the full case on. You can hear it's pretty muffled. Now I'm going to swap it over and put the skeleton case on. Okay, this is a Hero 3 with the skeleton case on. Audio's a lot better. Slightly more muffled than if you take it out of the thing altogether, which I'm going to do in a moment. But if you're running the skeleton case, you'd want to make sure there's definitely not going to be any rain about, no puddles or anything, because of course your camera is exposed at the back. And this is the audio from a Hero 3 with no case on. It's excellent audio, but of course the camera is completely unprotected. You don't even really want to drop it like this. Before these Ghost S's came out, I used to have to use the GoPro if I wanted to shoot high speed. So if I wanted to make slow motion videos, at 720 you could shoot 120 frames per second on this. The Ghost you couldn't, but now you can. So the Ghost S does everything I need that the GoPro could do. The GoPro will also shoot 4K, massively high resolution. I don't need that, broadcasters might. It's also easy to shoot a raw ProTune mode with the GoPro. Again, I don't want to be. I take enough time editing these videos and sort them out post-production afterwards. I don't need to be worrying about colour balance. Nighttime shooting, you'll see in the video, in normal mode, the GoPro is better. But switch the Ghost S to low light mode and it gets a lot better still. GoPro S has normal, low light and vivid. So have a look at the videos, see what you think. The full review of this is on MoreBikes.co.uk. You can read all about it on there. Check it out and see what you think of the videos. But for me, the ease of use, improved battery life, the mounting, everything of the Ghost just makes it the more obvious choice for me. And the remote control, which is a simple wrist mount, you'll see in the review, and being able to fire off all the cameras in one go makes it simple for me. Like I say, you can do similar things. You get the similar video quality from a GoPro, but from a biker's point of view, this is the one I use every day.